Welcome to another critical thinking practice test. I'm going to give you some fake headlines and I want you to pause and think about what they might look like on first glance and then think about what else could potentially be going on here, okay? Number one, study shows that when ice cream sales increase, shark attacks increase. Pause. Okay, so what might this want you to think? This might want you to think that ice cream lures sharks in, or that people who eat ice cream smell better to sharks. I don't know, there's a lot of conclusions you could draw here. But what's probably going on here is that these are two effects with the same cause, a hidden cause that's not being talked about. What's the cause? The cause is that it's hot outside, right? When are people buying ice cream? When it's hot out. When are people going swimming? When it's hot out. And when people are going swimming, there's gonna be more shark attacks. Okay, number two. Study shows that people who drink a glass of wine at night live longer. Pause. Okay, this might want you to think that drinking wine makes you live longer, which, like, sure, maybe. Or maybe it's that people who are more affluent are more likely to drink wine every night. And also, people who are more affluent probably have better access to medical care because they have more money. And people who have better access to medical care probably live longer, right? Okay, let's do another one. Study shows that red cars get stopped more often than other color cars. Pause. Okay, so this might inspire you to think cops pick out red cars more because they're more visible. Sure, maybe. What's most likely here is who is most likely to buy a red car? Probably someone who likes to go fast, right? Because red has that association with speed. So maybe it's not that they're getting stopped because the car is red. Maybe the kinds of people who are more likely to get stopped for speeding are also more likely to buy red cars. And in fact, there might even be a third element to it. Maybe it's that sports cars are more often chosen to be red than other cars. And so the people who are more likely to speed are more likely to buy sports cars, and sports cars are more likely to be red than non-sports cars. This is one of my favorite ones. I learned it years ago and I think about it all the time when I'm driving. Bonus round. You might have heard people say correlation does not equal causation, which is very, very true. But what is correlation and what is causation? So correlation is just a connection drawn between two things. So in this first one, somebody has correlated ice cream sales and shark attacks. But just because they're correlated doesn't mean they have a causal relationship, right? It doesn't mean that one of them caused the other. They're just being correlated, connected, compared. Part of the misinterpretation that happens sometimes, especially in clickbaity headlines that kind of want you to misinterpret, is that people see a correlation and assume causation. But they're very, very different. Also, just quickly, if the two things being correlated are going in the same direction, like ice cream sales up, shark attacks up, that's called a positive correlation. Positive doesn't mean it's good, it just means they're going in the same direction, whether it's up or down, as long as it's the same. And if they're going in opposite directions, that's called a negative correlation. So if ice cream sales were going down and shark attacks were going down, what kind of correlation is that? A positive one, because they're the same. Doesn't matter which direction, as long as they're the same, it's positive. Great job for taking this test. I'm proud of you. Let me know how you did in the comments. It's getting scary out there, so we gotta be flexing those critical thinking muscles. So great job for watching this video. I will see you next time.